What's up, people? It's your boy Slide. In this video, I want to make a quick video about women, American women, that the things I've noticed lately. And for some reason, nowadays, I don't really talk to women anymore when it comes to like my daily life. It's one of those things where I see the bullshit to the point where you can't be friendly with them. You really can't talk to them anymore. To the point where you are living in a unhealthy society. It's one of those things where you can't even smile at a woman to the point where she will accept it like it's someone acknowledges me, someone notices me. I noticed that when you give a woman a compliment, she looks at you like, ugh, this guy. They don't really appreciate certain things you do, certain things you say, and it tends to make men live in a shell where men don't want to really approach. And I'm not speaking for all guys, I'm speaking for many guys. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen guys who are struggling. I've seen guys who are confused and they don't know what to do. Society tends to make men socially awkward. Men are not awkward by choice. Society makes us awkward. It's like, what were we taught as men? We're taught that if you like a girl, you should approach her, step to her, ask her out, and women will probably most likely say yes to you, and they'll take you out, and you two will go on a date or whatever you call it. Nowadays, it's not even like that anymore. Many guys I've seen are so socially awkward to the point where they don't even know how to talk to a girl. It's not because they never had experience when they were younger, but it's due to the fact that as of today, young girls or women, they are so unpredictable on what they do and what they say. Like, many guys can attest to this, where you're talking to a girl, right? You two are having a good conversation. You two are chilling, you two are vibing. But guess what, though? You say one thing she does not like. Everything goes awkward, okay? She'll stop talking to you just because you said one thing. So that is why now many guys are very careful what they say because they don't want to make the girl not talk to them anymore. You see what I mean? That's why when guys talk to girls, they get nervous because guys want to get the girl they're talking to, but he's afraid he'll say one thing that will make her change her mind or become disinterested. And many people, especially men, are now looking for advice from magazines, online articles, these dating coaches online. It's all a bunch of crap, dude. Let me tell you something. Dating is so simple, but America tends to make dating more complicated than what it is. You see, I like referring to other countries because in other countries like Latin America and the Caribbean islands, things are very normal. You walk up to a girl, you talk to the girl, okay? If you two have chemistry or if you two like each other, you two go out. And in some cases, you two can go out on the same day you met. In America, you have to put on a show. You have to put on a mask, pretend to be something you're not. And dating is not fun for most guys. See, back in the 90s and early 2000s, it was like everyone loves to date. Everyone has the experiences of dating random people. It's like, okay, I dated this person. I learned from him. I learned from her. Um, we did this together. This person was crazy. But, you know what I mean? You learn. Nowadays, it's like dating is more of a headache than it is fun. Because you see guys who go months, if not years, dateless. They have no one to talk to. They're lonely. But you can't talk about it because it makes the guy or the seem like a loser. And I can tell you there are many guys today who are not losers, but society tends to make them losers or see them as losers. In my experiences lately, I don't really talk to girls anymore. I don't really talk to them because it's like they don't even respect you. They don't acknowledge you. They don't respect you. Nothing. Like I was in the city, right? I'm walking down the street. I see a girl around the corner, right? I say hello. She says hello and just keeps on walking. And I'm saying to myself, like, if most guys say hello to you on the street, right? Most of the time, they're not saying hello just because they're being nice. They actually want to talk to you or talk to the woman. They want to get to know who she is. But some of them just keep on walking or they pretend they don't hear you. So it's like approaching a woman in the street is a waste of time. Same to another girl I met down the street. I said hello, and it was just she kept on walking. And this is in the thing that's so weird about it is that women have said numerous times they love a guy who's confident. They want a guy who takes charge. They want a guy who will approach them. They want a guy that will do all these things. But by the time you finally do these things, they don't acknowledge you. Okay? When I'm in customer service, right? When I'm in these jobs or these buildings, I don't like talking to women because you can smile, right? She can misinterpret it for something else. And before you know it, things get real awkward. You know? There were some girls, if she thinks you're interested in her, she'll start giving you the cold shoulder. She'll start being very rude. She'll start not, you know what I mean? Or she'll start not like conversating with you no more. I've seen this stuff too many times. That is why when I go to customer service, like the grocery store or a checkout line, I usually try to avoid women because I don't want to deal with that shit. Many times I talk to guys, I can talk to a guy and things are cool, things are nice, things are whatever. But you can't do that with women these days. You can't even smile at a girl without her freaking out. And it is the situation that makes some guys socially awkward. Because if you can't conversate with somebody normally or just acknowledge somebody normally, how do you think they are going to react? Because everything we do in life is based on experiences. Like, I had a girl one time I tried talking to, trying to know who she was, and she got angry and said, "Why are you talking to me?" And believe me, that took me back a few steps. Like, whoa, where's the hostility coming from? You know what I mean? I didn't say anything negative to you. We're both at the bus stop. I'm just saying, get to know who you are. And I get this horrible negative response. What makes you think that I would approach another girl like that at all? You see what I mean? See, everything's based on experiences. I know if it was somebody else, they would never approach a girl on the street like that ever again. Because we were both at the bus stop. And I've seen her more than once. So it's not as if I just saw her and once I started hollering at her, you know? And it just gives you that sense of hopelessness. Here I am trying to get to know who you are, and you give me that negative response. Many guys have approached girls to only get fake numbers. I don't care how confident you are. I don't give a damn how much swag you got. I don't care how much pussy you get. When a woman gives you a fake number, it fucks up your self-esteem. Period. It fucks it up. And people don't want to admit that, but it's true. So let me make a statement about this. So if you get a negative response like what the girl gave me of why you talking to me, right? Time goes on, you meet another girl, she gives you a fake number, or you talk to another girl and she just gives you the cold shoulder, right? What would make you think that that guy would ever approach a woman ever again? You know what I mean? Because everything you do is based on experiences. You know? Like, if somebody goes to New York City, right? And they've been there 2 or 3 times, and they had horrible experiences. Guess what? That person's going to say, New York City sucks. You know what I mean? I'll never go back there. That's the point I'm trying to make, though. Everything we do is based on experiences. And it's just one of those things that just makes you, you know what I mean? Makes you think. Like, even at work, I don't talk to women. There's some fine girls at my job. I don't know if they're single. I don't know if they're cool. I don't know. Everyone else I know talks to them. I don't talk to them. I mean, I'm cordial, I'm respectful, but me following them around, trying to talk to them, nope, I don't do that. Don't care. I do my work and I go home. Because the last thing I need is to be with a reputation at my job of this guy trying to holler at me when I never did. Or you get treated differently by them, or they make you feel awkward when you're around them. You know what I mean? So it's just those scenarios. You know what I mean? I've approached girls time after time, and I just get frustrated. I get frustrated due to the fact that what am I doing wrong as a person? You know what I mean? Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've met a lot of foreign girls in the US and they're pretty cool to talk to. You know what I mean? They're pretty humble. But these American women today, man, is just like, god damn. I've seen guys are with women that they don't even like. But just because they are the only women to give them attention, that they will be with that person. But deep down, they know they don't want that woman. They don't like her at all. She can be fine. She can be attractive. But her personality is so horrible. But because he has no one else to do, because he has no other options, he's with that person. So the guy may go home miserable, but just because she gives him sex once in a while, he will tolerate bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel you should be happy when you go home. I believe that everyone deserves happiness in their life. But the way I've seen guys nowadays, man, guys today are no longer even dating in some aspects. Some guys are going to prostitution. Believe it or not, prostitution is increasing. You know? Why is prostitution increasing? Prostitution is increasing because men are tired of the bullshit. Think about it. You can pay $50 to have sex, or you can waste your time chasing a woman for weeks or months to get little to no action. Because let me tell you something I've learned. Women say they want to make you wait. It's all a bunch of horseshit. Women only make you wait because she wants to make herself seem as if she has value. But in reality, she's trash. When women say she won't fuck you on the first date, it's because she fucked every other guy on the first date, and now they don't call her anymore. I honestly believe if they legalize prostitution, sexual frustration will actually decrease. Because it's these scenarios that make things difficult, you know? Look at all these stories I see all the time in the news. You have these female teachers who are having sex with male students, 16, 17 years old. And these numbers are increasing in higher numbers. Okay? These women who are dating these kids or fucking these kids, they have options. Some of them are married, some of them have boyfriends. They have options. These women are 25 through like 30. They have options. But for some reason, they choose to be dating these 17-year-old kids. Okay? I've seen women who have options dating married men. Okay? You know this man is married, but somehow you're still dating him. Now you're becoming jealous. Now the woman's becoming jealous of the wife. It's like you met this guy when he was with his wife. Now you're getting mad because he has to spend time with her? Some things just don't make sense. You know? I've seen girls who are female officers, police or correctional, having sex with criminals. It doesn't make any sense, does it? But these women have options. You do not see something's wrong with this society today. But nobody wants to talk about it because if you talk about it, people make you feel something's wrong with you. Women in America have options. But for some reason, they are so mentally screwed and messed up. Okay? So many women I've seen are single parents, right? Why are they single parents in most case scenarios? They're single parents because they hooked up with some loser who can't do nothing for them. Okay? The women knew that the man that they were messing with is a loser. She knew this, but she didn't care. Now she spends her day crying about the wrong choices she made, right? But guess what now? Now the men who are single now have to deal with that shit if they want to date her. Okay? I go on Plenty of Fish. I've seen these women who are so damn picky. These women don't have nothing, they don't have anything to bring to the table, but somehow they are the most picky. I've seen single moms with making demands, crazy demands. And you say to yourself, like, let me tell you something, if you're a single parent, bitch, you should be grateful for any guy that even talks to you. You should be grateful to any motherfucker that even talks to you. You should be grateful. You understand? I've sent so many messages on Plenty of Fish. I don't get any responses. Little to no responses. Some girls I've talked to or I've messaged, they ignore my messages, right? But somehow they are still online looking for other guys. And this is not just a day or two. This is for weeks. Then I say to myself, like, you're so damn picky. And it's like, I'm attractive, okay? I have my own apartment. I have my own bills. I pay for my shit. But somehow I can't get a girl to talk to me. And the only girls that talk to me or try to talk to me are these overweight fat women. All the time. They're overweight. And it's like, are you kidding me? I'm in shape. Okay? For the most part. My body is still good. My body is in good condition. Why should I settle for something that is overweight and fat? And the thing that's so sad is, believe it or not, racism plays a huge role in the dating field nowadays. People can say this stuff that's not true, but the dating field is rigged with racism. Women don't even talk to you. If you're black, good luck finding a quality woman. If you're Asian, you have to work twice as harder than a black guy. Believe it or not. You know? And white men, to what I've seen, they don't even like white girls anymore because they believe they're high maintenance. That's why these white guys are going to Asian countries. If they're not going to Asian countries, they're marrying Asians. Look at San Francisco. You see what I'm talking about. Or go to California. Men who are making six figures, on average, are dating or marrying Asian women because they believe they are a better mix or a better match. Nobody wants to deal with the white girl no more, the white woman anymore. Nobody wants to deal with them. When it comes to black women have attitudes. They are mentally dysfunctional to the point where they're dating losers. They have kids by a loser. 35 years old, if not older, still dating losers. Now she wants the good guy to take care of her. For example, Sierra. This woman, at least I think 30 or 31 years old, somehow managed to get Russell Wilson, a Super Bowl champ. Somehow she managed to get him. Bringing in her kid to a dysfunctional rapper who had 3 kids out of wedlock by 3 different women. Sierra did not care, but somehow she got knocked up by him. Russell Wilson, you fucking simp. You went and put a ring on that shit. And the reason why it sucks for us decent men, because it allows women to have this notion that they can fuck up, they can do what they want, and come back like nothing's wrong. It's just like now you have this girl you like. She won't even talk to you, won't give you the time of day. But somehow, she gets knocked up by some loser. Now she comes back to you when she had her baggage, her damage, and her kid. Now she wants to come to you as if I'm still quality. Really? But this is the crap that we men have to deal with. Because our pickings are slim. From quality women, our pickings are slim. But it's one of those things that makes you think sometimes. But our social dynamic in America is completely off. It's going down the toilet. And people who don't wake up to this shit are going to be victims. And all I can say is good luck. I hope things work out for the best. Because I'm not tolerating bullshit in my life just because I want someone in it. Anyhow, that's the end of my video. Peace.